People around the world marked the first anniversary of the Hamas October 7th attack that sparked a year of devastating war in Gaza.
In Israel, ceremonies and protests began about 6:29 a.m. local time, the hour when the Palestinian militant group launched rockets on the Jewish country last year.
Well, at the site of the Nova Music Festival, where hundreds of partygoers and staff were killed and scores of others were taken hostage, mourners gathered in large numbers and listened to the last track that was played during the music festival before the attacks began. They were joined by President Isaac Herzog.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu lit a candle at Jerusalem's Swords of Iron Memorial. He said, "We remember our fallen, our hostages, that we are obliged to return."
In Tel Aviv, people observed a moment of silence during a memorial ceremony where musicians performed as victims' images flashed on the screen. No formal event was observed in Gaza.
Now, coming to the U.S., a solemn Jewish ceremony of mourning took place at the White House. Biden lit a candle while a rabbi chanted a prayer for the victims.
Vice President and Democratic presidential nominee Harris separately planted a memorial tree at her Washington residence, while Republican former President Trump met Jewish leaders at a sacred grave site in New York.
And as you see on your screen, at Columbia University in New York, the starting point for last year's national student-led protest, pro-Palestinian students chanted "Free Palestine" and waved Palestinian flags on the main plaza of the campus. A separate group of pro-Israel protesters gathered outside the campus, which was closed to visitors for security, holding Israeli flags and posters of the Hamas-led hostages.
Similar protests were held in Canada, UK and Germany. In France, the lights on the Eiffel Tower were turned off at 11:45 p.m. local time to honor the victims of the October 7th Hamas attack on Israel.
Meanwhile, protests turned violent in Tunisia and Istanbul. Hundreds of protesters clashed with security forces during protests supporting Palestinians as they marked the one-year anniversary of the Gaza war.